Hey everybody, welcome once again to Isolation Libations. I'm Joey Joyce. This is episode number 72. Welcome, what to say? I know I'm a little bit far away today, but I had these lovely aspen trees in the frame and I couldn't deprive you of those. And we got a really pretty sunset, although it's going down rapidly, so I better go quick. Now, we make cocktails at various times to pair along with the very consistent Mr. Brian Chartrand. He has his happy half hour on facebook.com/Brian Chartrand Music. He does that every weeknight at 5 o'clock. I am a little bit more all over the place. I missed Thursday and Friday, and for that I do apologize, but trying to make up for it now. So this cocktail is a classic from 1916. It's one I've never made before. It's called the Casino Cocktail from Hugo Ensslin and his, like I said, 1916 or 1917 book called Recipes for Mixed Drinks. Now, Hugo Ensslin, he's also the guy who made the aviation cocktail, and this is kind of close to an aviation. There's no creme de violette, and we do add orange bitters, and the proportions are a little different, but it's got the gin, the lemon juice, the maraschino liqueur, so it's in that neck of the woods. So again, as I've said from the beginning to anyone who's kind of learning to bartend, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like, he has two cocktails that have lasted over 100 years, and they're barely different than each other, but they're considered two separate cocktails. So guys, it's okay. It's not rocket science. We're just having fun making nice tasting libations. So most of the recipes, I've seen a lot of different recipes for this. There's also one from Harry Craddock's book in 1930 from the Savoy cocktail book. I see that recipe cited a lot. I am going with kind of the older proportions, so it's more of a mostly Old Tom gin with little accents of the Luxardo and the lemon juice and the bitters. Also, I saw on Imbibe.com's website for a way of making this cocktail. Usually I see it made shaken, served up, but they had it building it in a rocks glass over rocks and just giving it a stir and just drinking it like that. And I thought that was really cool. I thought that sounded like something I would drink on like a regular basis, where maybe I just want a gin on the rocks with like a little kick of something else extra. You know, you don't have to get too fancy sometimes. Just build a little cocktail in the glass and roll with that. So that's the style I'm gonna make. So, that being said, take a rocks glass, filled up with ice. If it's nice and cold, it will stick to your your shaker. All right. Now, I am using the Regan's orange bitters. You can use whatever orange bitters you have on hand. I do like the Regan's. They have a little like cardamom kick to me. And just 2 dashes. So again, we're gonna build it right in the glass that we're gonna drink it from. And now for lemon juice, only 1/4 ounce. Like I said, these are really just accents to the gin. It's like a gin on the rocks with a little something more, almost like an old fashioned, right? Where it's really just whiskey, a little bit of bitters, a little bit of sugar, maybe some orange oil. So sometimes you just want to enjoy the spirit by itself, but give it a little dash of something extra. Okay, so the Luxardo maraschino liqueur, again, remember that cherry liqueur, but it's not like that cloyingly sweet cherry. It's more floral because it is distilled with the pits, the stems, leaves. It's got a lot more going on than just like some gross fake cherry liqueur. Again, just 1/4 ounce. Now the Old Tom gin, I've been using that frequently lately, so maybe you remember. It is a more older style of gin, tends to be a little bit sweetened style. It's not sticky sweet by any means, and it's still 41.4%. So it's not like it's like a liqueur. It's not like SoCo or something silly like that. The sweetness is subtle, but it's there, and it brings a cool balance to the gin. So 2 ounces. And then that's basically it right there. So I'm gonna give this a stir. So hopefully you can get those cubes to kind of settle down into the glass. There you go. See, once the cubes kind of drop down into the glass, you know you're getting some proper dilution. You can feel your glass start to get cold. And again, you don't want to overdo it. because it will continue to dilute as we go. Now I've seen orange peel and maraschino cherry called for garnish. I don't have any oranges. I'm gonna use lemon, and I think that should taste just fine too. I mean, you got the lemon juice in there. So again, we're just gonna express that over the top, squeeze out those oils. I will give the glass a little wipe. I'm gonna drop it right in there. And it calls for maraschino cherries. What the heck? I'm gonna throw it in, but not using a skewer, not using a pick or anything. Boom, just gonna drop it in. And that is it. That is your casino cocktail a la Hugo Enslin 1916 or 1917 style. Cheers. Give this drink a try. Yes, give this drink a try. This is really good. Enjoy Brian's music. Again, every weeknight, facebook.com/Brian Chartrand Music, 5 o'clock, or watch them later. I caught up on Thursdays and Fridays today, which is Saturday, and they're great. They're just as good, not live, but whatever. Watch them live, watch them after. Cheers. I'll see you soon.